Guess who's the only one not playing Luigi's Mansion 2 right now? It's me! Me, that's right, this Mountain 100 here coming back with more Pokemon Yellow. Well, let's play Pokemon Yellow anyways. Today we're going to bring out Pat Patterson in order to train him up because we are taking the water route today. And as we all paid attention in Pokemon Trainer School, we should know the grass types are super powerful against water types. And pretty much all this way down, there are all swimmers who all use water types. And therefore, Patty is going to use this to his advantage and train up. You know he's already strong enough. We want him to get stronger. Because that's the way of the warrior. Lon Q says that all the time when training. What happened for today? Well, apparently my buddy over at college missed his bus ride home, so he had to tag along with me, so I had to drive him home. Back to his home. So that was kind of silly. He has the class like right before mine, so he was like, I was just in jazz history and the, professor keeps talking for a while, I get out and I'm like, yeah, you can have some food. Then my buddy comes out and is like, hey, I missed my bus, can you take me home? And I'm like, let me eat first. So then I drop him off at his house and then I get back home. My mom's like, what are you doing being home so late? I'm like, I had to drop a buddy off at home, man. Calm down. Well, technically you don't drive yet. We just take a bus. Of course, I'm still nervous about Friday because Friday's Good Friday and I really want my day off, but I heard we're going to have school that day anyways. So that stinks. Of course, if I still have school and I don't have jazz history class, that's going to be so lame. Because it's like, oh, I have a day off from that class, but I still have a day in regular school. That's so lame, man. That's so lame. Even though we sometimes get random PD days off, but still. He's like, I like my days off, man. I have to sacrifice my time and do all sorts of homework for you guys, and it stinks. I mean, I hate homework. I really, really do. It's so lame. I don't like homework at all. Again, I guess every kid can say that. I mean, it's like, once you get to, like, high school, you're pretty much like, oh, you don't have time to actually make LPs anymore. You have to do homework, like, all the time, including weekends. Then we're like, no! Or is that when you get to college, they start doing that nonsense where you say, oh, you have this homework to do, you have this homework to do, and then you have a test the next day, and you're like, ah! And then again, I guess that's why most LPers don't really have time to upload anything during the days of school. Because they're all busy doing their homework and such. Then, of course, at that point, you're pretty much like, oh, I can understand why you guys, like, just don't really upload as much as they used to. Well, except for Chugga, he uploads, like, pretty frequently when he has an LP going. It's like, every day he uploads something. And again, that goes the same for a lot of people. What else is new? Anyways, we're gonna surf. And we'll find lots of wild Pokemon like Tentacle at level 5. And we'll beat them with our awesomeness. And I'm gonna use Vine Whip now because it's great. Yeah, that's probably the only bad thing about surfing is you'll sometimes find random level 5 tentacles spawning out here. I like this need to forget. Oh, forget what? Forget how you're still single and yet have to... Oh, you're a boy, never mind. I was almost going to say that she's a girl and she just dresses up in a bikini to actually get guys to notice her because her boobs are out. Because some girls in this day and age think they had to use their boobs to get a guy's attention. Which is sad but true nowadays. Then again, I don't really see what the appeal of boobs are anyways. Maybe it's because I'm a girl, but I just say... What are boobs so good for? Besides giving babies breast milk. Okay, this is pretty gross to discuss in Pokemon. There'd be more something to discuss in Fire Emblem, since it's rated T15. Even though that game's pretty much halfway through, and I'm gonna be sad when it ends. Speaking of which, I was thinking of maybe replaying that game in like the way future, like when I'm really bored and stuff. And I'll be like, I mean, I won't necessarily let's play it again. I'll just probably like do it on my own time. Probably like during summer vacation when school's done. And then I'll just like LP Fire Emblem or play Fire Emblem and it'll be on critical mode. Because if you play critical mode, which is like the super duper hard mode of Fire Emblem Awakening, it's like the super duper hard mode, and you play it on classic mode. I heard if you complete the game through critical mode with classic mode, which is pretty much like what I'm playing right now, it's like once you lose a unit, they're gone forever. If you play critical with that, with classic, critical classic I'll call it. If you play critical classic, you'll get critical plus, which is like super duper hard times 2. That's what I think. I don't know. Anyone who's played Fire Emblem Awakening, or at least you Europeans who recently got the demo, you should know that there's a mode called Critical, which is like hard mode, which is like super duper hard mode as I call it. And it pretty much lets you just play at a really super hard mode, where all the AI get critical hits pretty frequently. And I saw some topics on IGN about it, but it's pretty much like, use Frederick, who's the knight. Had to use Frederick for a while before you get to any grinding spots, which are pretty much the DLC. Even though I don't have any money to actually buy stuff, because you have to get money, and you have to spend it on the cards that you can use on the eShop to get your stuff, which is silly but true. This is pretty much not going to be much progress until we get to the Seafoam Islands, but I don't care. This is good training time for Patty so he can get stronger. Because after this point of the game, you won't be really using Patty because the next gym leader is 7th gym. In fact, I'll probably show the picture of the 7th gym leader right now. There, yep, see, he's the guy with the glasses. He is a fire type user. He looks like Dr. Eggman from Sonic. Or is it Dr. Robotnik? Who knows? Look at all these guys gathered in a cluster of sorts. Random tentacle for the win. He's apparently level 15. I don't know why my camera is bouncing around. Maybe my aim is just not right today. My day has just been really, really weird. I mean, like, it was so weird that after I got my college class done, and my buddy was still tagging along, he's like, "You forgot your burger," and I'm like, "Oh God." It's like I had the hamburger, and the guy's like, "You want lettuce on it?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Okay, I'll assume whenever you come here, you want a hamburger with lettuce on it." I'm like, "Yes, I'm a pretty usual person when I have food." It's like, I go somewhere, I find something I like, and I'm like, I'll go with it. I mean, I have no idea why. It's like, once I like something, I'll just stick to it and don't want to change it. I just have no idea why. I'm just a weirdo like that. I have no idea why I do that. This swimmer has 5 tentacles on his team, doesn't he? Good lord, why would you carry so many tentacles? I mean, I know it's pretty much a really cool special tank, but it's like, good God gracious. I don't even have any words for what you're doing. Man, I wish I could just poison powder them, but I can't because they're half poison. That's why my Vine Whip and Razor Leaf aren't doing super effective damage, is because tentacles are half water and half poison. Poison types are immune to grass type moves, so that's why Tentacool is like half damaged. Because the poison cancels out the water super effectiveness, so it's like regular damage. Sweet. Horsey! Horsies are so cute. I want to keep one as a pet. cactus. It's like, oh, you just want to pick it up and hug it. I mean, Misty has a horsey, and that's so cute and adorable that you just want to pick it up and hug it. Ooh, hello, Mr. Tentacruel. Why are you dancing hula for me? I mean, I know I'm really cute and all, but I'm not into jellyfish. I mean, I'm into men with, that'll treat me nice. Like, I want to have a man that treats me nice. Doesn't care how I look or how I dress, and always loves me. That's a man I want. Ooh, dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone out there. Take this. What's this? A sword. Can I keep it? Yes. Woo, sword. I'm gonna go save Princess Zelda. Yay. Hey, it's Beauty again, who looks oddly like Jessie. Hello, Poliwag. Hello, Patty. Do you want to take this Poliwag to dinner? Why, yes, I do. She is having salad with razor leaves. Yay! Critical hit too. Why does she have 5 Pokemon like the last guy did? I mean, I like the training, but the animation is going to make the battle a little bit longer. Well, then again, compared to Gen 4's hit point bar, this is pretty tame. Speaking of which, I heard the new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game came out at the same time Luigi's Mansion 2 came out, which is interesting. I don't know why I consider it interesting. It's just like, why would you schedule a Pokemon game and a Luigi game to come out at the same time? Because then you got like, oh, one kids want to buy Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the other ones want to buy Luigi's Mansion. Then you have me who's like, I want to get both of them, but they cost too much when you put them together. Well, then again, I guess it's better than pitting Fire Emblem against Luigi. Then again, Fire Emblem's like a game in its own. Nintendo doesn't really advertise it as much. It's like that one random game out there that's epic and it's like nobody pays attention to it. Unless they see it in Smash Brothers like they did in Melee when they had Roy and Prince Marth. It was like, holy crap, who are these guys? And I'm like, they're from Fire Emblem. What? I gotta play that game! And I'm like, okay, have fun. Then it's like, they play the game, they're like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever! Oh, I lost! Yes, you did. I think if for people who play Pokemon, you might enjoy Fire Emblem a little bit. I mean, it's kind of like Pokemon, but it's like in a forced Nuzlocke type challenge. I mean, like the original Fire Emblems are. If you want to go into, like, the newer ones, they actually have a casual mode, which is like Pokemon. And the warriors come back after battle, which is interesting. Come on, go faster. Kill Pokemon faster, Mr. Patty. Yay. Another Staryu? Do you have a Starmie too? Staryu, Starmie. Oh, we're so happy together. Oh. Oh. Yay. Are we done now? No. Why do these swimmers have so many water types? It baffles me to no end. Yay! Are you gonna win? Yay! 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 We won! Yay! Okay, let's get out of here. I'm exhausted. Yes, we know you ladies are exhausted. Swimming's great. Sunburns aren't. Oh boy, that's the truth right there, man. I don't know what's worse, sunburn or hypothermia. Oh wow, finally someone with only 2 Pokemon. That's interesting. Pokemon? It's something like that. Barry! We gotta get Pokeballs! We gotta get P-O-K accent E-B-A-L-L-S Pokeballs! Oh god, I love Barry. He's so funny. Both Barry from Pokemon and Barry the Chopper from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Speaking of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Toonami was very good. I'll discuss it more next time on Pokemon Yellow.